So I'm Sudipta Nandy, Chief Information Officer of RGIS. RGIS is a retail services organization. We also do supply chain audits and also do merchandising and other retail services to our organization. We are present in 52 countries, and at the same time, we have about 13,000 customers. And in that way, we have about 35,000 employees globally. So we are a global multinational organization, RGIS, and we are a very proud organization when it comes to providing services, quality services to our customers. In RGIS, our IT environment is quite vast. So we have a state-of-the-art hardware in our data centers. It's an active state, so we have quite an enhanced environment when it comes to a data center. Many of our applications are homegrown, including our ERP system, which is a homegrown ERP. And with that, we are providing quality service to our customers. We also have third-party applications like ManageEngine is one of the products we use quite extensively. We use that for our service desk. We use it for our MDM. We use for our auditing purposes, for our password and other provisioning, deprovisioning. We use our self-service portal for self-help for our users. And we also have the Key Manager Plus, which is maintaining safely all our security information in one place. So quite a portfolio. And we use both in a hybrid as well, a hybrid mode. So we have both on-prem and cloud presence with ManageEngine. The point you mentioned for our company, if I really look into our relationship, is quite long. We are talking about almost 15 years of history. So we started with the service desk first on-prem. Then we moved into the cloud framework and adopted products. One of the things what I would say, the ease of adoption, which is one of the key things what we always looked for. ManageEngine provides, which is try before you buy. So it's not like I'm initially committing to a product before really testing it out. And that actually worked out for our mobile device management. When it comes to our mobile device management, like I said, in our case, it is important to know our end hardwares, how that is getting used. And because of the kind of work we do, it's a rotating job force. So the device is getting used by a different set of people. So it is very important that we manage the updates properly. And in order to update about 25,000 devices in a seamless way, we needed a solution which will be able to provide that asset management at the same time, providing the updates with this system, which is running on Android as an OS with a firmware, should be able to manage that very effectively. And ManageEngine was more of try it out. We had like 1,000 licenses, tried that out, and slowly we started growing with that. And within months, we have been able to roll it out globally because the product was easy to use and it provided all the features. And it was at the right price point so that it all works out as an organization for us in order to adopt the product and get it going. How ManageEngine simplifies the service model of IT across operating in multiple countries. Even if we operate in 52 countries, when it comes to our customer base, our IT is about in a dozen countries. The first thing what it does when it comes to service desk is unification, logical unification. A team may be sitting there in France, a team member may be sitting there in Brazil, a team member may be sitting anywhere else. But when we are catering to our customers' requirement and our field requirement, all of these people are working on the same platform. So we exactly know what is going on, right? Having that visibility is the most critical part. Knowing what are the kind of issues coming up, the common occurrences, so that we can work on it. So using service desk as we did a more of a root cause analysis, we're able to get to the common cause, which is causing the problem. And it is a global scale. We are able to do that. So it really helped unifying the team and bring more efficiency within the organization. And I think that is critical when it comes to the service desk. In case of MDM solution, because we have got this custom hardware, which is being used in the field, what was important for us is a seamless observance of security across the board. And ManageEngine MDM platform provides us that. So if there is any kind of a theft, we are able to delete the data. If there is any kind of challenges, we can address it immediately because we know where that exists and what's the point we are getting the connection from. And at the same time, it is based on the individual usage, right? We can do the updates. Whenever they're connected, we can do the updates as it is needed. And we can do that in groups. So one of the things was, how do I implement one kind of a security control which is applicable based on a regulation? And I want to get it done quickly and across the board for all the devices. It was pretty seamless. And I think ManageEngine helped in that process in getting us. I would add one more thing in here, because being in the retail services, our work requires to provide a compliance to all of our customers, which is a very critical aspect of our service. In that providing that compliance, it is important that we are a SOC 1 Type 2 compliant, and we provide that report. And with Audit Manager Plus, we are AD Audit Manager Plus, we are able to get all the details of our usage, how the way it has happened within the Active Directory. And that is one of the critical reporting factor what we need to have for our SOC audit. And I think that has helped us. And now we are trying to look into how that can be further automated with Service Desk Plus and with the AD Manager in order to get a seamless provisioning, deprovisioning going for our organization. And that will be very helpful. So as a service provider in retail, it's a pretty high quality job we need to provide on every given day to our customer. One of the things which is the key, which I liked about the product with ManageEngine, product suite overall, I would say, not going specific to an individual product, ease of implementation, ease of maintenance. So I'm not adding additional headcount every time I'm adopting a new product. This becomes a challenge whenever you are operating for IT operational optimization. You are looking into a product to come and help, not to add overhead. And I think that's the part which helped. In case of ManageEngine, it was a very seamless integration, easy to maintain, and we are able to just adopt the product the way we wanted. So that will be one part, which is the value. Second thing is feature to value. It's a value for money. So it's more about, as we are adopting new technologies, right? We are constantly investing on technology, doing all the upgrades. It is important for us, in order to get a comprehensive feature list at a value that which makes sense. That another thing, again, I don't want to put comparisons here, but I would say that there is a value for money being spent for ManageEngine for the products we use. And that's a critical aspect when you take some decisions. And I was having some discussion with ManageEngine leadership. I think they're very flexible. So if I'm talking about, typically you will have products in verticals, right? So you will add new features in, right? How easy it is going to be to navigate between one product line to another product line, either horizontal or in vertical. If you are in a long-term contract, if you are not having those kind of abilities, that prohibits the adoption of new features into organizations like ours. But in this case, I think ManageEngine leadership provides that kind of a flexibility and values us as a customer, and that makes the adoption much more easier, because now, instead of always thinking about what does it mean by licensing, what does it mean to generate the value for the organization, it becomes our driver. And I think that works pretty well for us. Whenever we choose any partner, we look into a few things. So again, when I said that, before that I said, for our company, we have a certain process. The first thing what we look for is partnership. Is the company as a vendor is going to work with us in the journey and being flexible. As I mentioned, your leadership always been committed in giving us an opportunity to adopt new products seamlessly, getting it focused in delivering the business value through the product as a tool. Let's licensing being taken care of. Don't worry about it. I think that is another thing I would add to that, like I was mentioning. It is needed. The second part, what we look for is technical. If your product doesn't have the features, it's of no value. If it can be at a lower cost, easy to implement, doesn't have the feature. So you have a feature list which actually meets the customer need, our need, right? And at the same time, it has been value for money. At the same time, it has got the easy to implement and easy to maintain. Because of that, we are making this decision. So those two are some of the drivers I talked about, but I did mention about the product quality comes first. If you don't have the feature list, it is not going to cut through because it is all in our organization. First, I would like to make sure my need has been fulfilled. And once my need is fulfilled, then I look into everything else, right? Then the technical part of it, right? Many of the times when I say implementation is easy, the customization is easy too. You guys are making it much more easier for customizations. I don't need to hire an SI partner like I mentioned in the past in order to do customizations. I would like my team to be able to do that, and they're able to do it. So putting all of this together, right? Partnership, technical capability, what you bring to the table with your product, value for money, easy to implement, easy to maintain. I think these are the reasons we consider ManageEngine to be a product of our choice for certain areas of our business. From our organization, this is the first time representation in a ManageEngine user conference. And I came here for a reason. So the thing is, I really wanted to see, because we are adopting a vast portfolio of product, how it is going to add value to our organization in the long term. But coming here, I would say that it was a great experience. The first reason I would say that the culture. I'm quite impressed by the culture of ManageEngine, what it brings to. Think about 60 people flying from India, coming here and hosting an event like this size. It's not easy. So I really appreciate what ManageEngine is able to put forward with all the people coming in here, right? And then one of the things I was telling, I had a discussion with the ManageEngine president, Rajesh Ganeshan, and I mentioned to him, if you look into the name tag of every people come in here, there is no title. And I loved it. It is people who are coming there with their name, right? And their organization. There is no title to carry. That's a fantastic culture. I don't know how you guys have inculcated it. That's a fantastic culture because this really promotes individual credibility and value, what they bring to the table rather than a title. And definitely then another part which really helped in coming into the conference is the value I got from here. So there are real-time help here. You guys not only brought a bunch of salespeople, you guys also got some product experts, and those people are more than the salespeople, right? So we had a couple of business problems to solve or business opportunities to take care of, and your team was readily available there. We are able to set up calls with my team, and then we have a roadmap now how to get that problem or the opportunity being really fulfilled in the next few months or next few weeks in that matter. And again, the ManageEngine leadership team was here and they're saying we are committed to deliver that for RGIS. I think that's the takeaway, because coming here, getting things from a cultural perspective, seeing what you guys have done, and also having a real-time solution being provided, not a commitment to solve, rather an actual execution to solve. I think that's critical in any of the service industry or from the vendor perspective. And we got that by coming here. And I personally, I will say that is a great culture and the mode of operandi you guys have put forward for this conference. As a CIO of RGIS, I would say that ManageEngine we have been using for the last 15 years. We have been adopting the new product lines, the features being added, on-prem to cloud migration is on. So we are in a hybrid state right now, but we are adopting more and more features. But what we are really looking forward solving our business problems, right? And as we are solving our business problems, till the time ManageEngine works as a partner, supports us in the process of making that business solution happen, we'll be continuing this journey for a pretty long time. That's what I look forward to.